Another day, another sneaker. That's how many sneakers released these days. You can talk about a new sneaker pretty much every single day of the week. That's crazy when you think about it. There are that many sneakers out there. There aren't that many feet. Scooped a pair of Jordans though. On that note, scooped a pair of Jordans a couple days ago from Kicks R for us down here in good old Tampa, Florida. I already showed them on my Instagram story at Mr. Fomer Simpson. If you are not following me on Instagram, that's where I post all of the early looks. Well, technically, this is an early look, but the earliest looks are on my Instagram. That's where I show things first, behind the scenes, real-time recordings and shenanigans, etc., etc. At Mr. Fomer Simpson. Anyway, early look as I mentioned, so we should probably break them out, right? Bang, bang! The Air Jordan 5 Satin. These released November 3rd, this Saturday, and retail is $190. I can tell already nobody is gonna buy these. It's a pretty cool sneaker too, but they're already a floppy jalopy.
What's a jalopy exactly?
A jalopy is there's several different definitions, but this is not English class. We're talking about sneakers here. We're talking about sneakers, and these sneakers are already going for under retail, which means brick. That's what it means. It's a brick. To me, the funny part is, and we talk about this often, hype, supply, demand, etc., etc. These are not limited. If they were, people would be calling them grails. People would be hunting them like crazy. I remember people went nutty for the satin Jordan 1s, the black and red pair that I believe was NYC only, and then the royal pair. They came out of nowhere and only released a couple places, Atlanta and Houston, if I'm not mistaken. Moral of the story is they were very limited, and I literally saw people calling them grails. At the end of the day, I'd never tell anyone what sneakers they're allowed to like or should like. That's up to you, but it is always funny to see the hype or lack thereof it at work. So these, obviously, a black and red Jordan 5 that they gave the satin treatment to. These were actually inspired by a prototype though, an unreleased pair of black and red Jordan 5s that Tinker did, Jordan brand Digging in the Vault, which is pretty cool. I always like when they do that. Let's hit a few details real quick. You see the colors. One of my favorite parts is the red midsole though, with that black speckling. I love the way that looks. And then the black teeth, so good. Another really cool touch is recognize greatness on the back side of the tongues. Then you got the red Jumpman on the front, blacked out on the back, and the bottoms with the translucent and red. Overall, it's a pretty cool shoe. My problem with satin on sneakers in general is it creases pretty grossly. I saw a couple pairs of those satin ones that were worn, and Jordan 1s look awesome, creased and worn by the way, but the satin pairs I saw, I didn't like how they looked. So there's definitely that. And to me, 5s in general crease kind of badly. It's not a shoe to me that looks better the more you wear it. So bad combination in my opinion. I do think this will be a shoe people can get for way under retail pretty soon. So if you like them, good for you. They're gonna be cheap to get. I just don't think anyone is gonna buy these. As I mentioned earlier, they're already going for under retail, which even for a general release, you don't see that very often. Judging by that, nobody wants them, and that's fine. Retros are so saturated these days, there's bound to be some bricks. And like I said, for the people who do want them, makes your life a lot easier. Jordan brand has done some really cool stuff this year. The Travis Scott 4s, the Nigel Sylvester 1s, the Levi collaborations. To me, these are pretty middle of the road. You know, I don't dislike them, but I'm not in love with them. The sneaker I'm really waiting on, like a hungry tiger in the brush stalking a herd of chubby antelope at sundown on a Friday night.
Who spends their Friday nights hunting? What a Dorcas.
Dorcas? Tigers do, except for Tony the tiger. He's in a mansion eating Frosted Flakes in Beverly Hills somewhere. Other tigers are definitely hunting. And I tell him they're hunting. And I'm kind of, I'm very similar to a tiger.
I was thinking a sea otter, maybe a elephant sea lion, possibly.
You bastard. Okay. You're ruining my thing here. What I've been trying to say for the last minute is I am looking forward to the Concord 11. Like a tiger. Leave a comment below and let me know. Let us know, how do you feel about this Satin Jordan 5? Like it, love it, hate it, however you feel. Whatever or whichever emotions are running through your veins right now. Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. I got a new tattoo, by the way. Random, but new tattoo. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my man working. Boom, 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 boom. Got one more session to go. Thank you for watching. That has nothing to do with anything, but thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, right here at the workshop. Until then, adios.